Okay, you guys, let me first explain that this book that I bought is really not going to be that useful for me, and I'll explain to you in a minute why. But first of all, I need to get some more material that's specifically geared toward calligraphy handwriting. So let me explain what this is. Calligraphy handwriting is a more artistic form of writing with a focus on aesthetics and intricate details. It's not, while cursive writing is a standard style of joined up handwriting used for everyday writing. So here's how calligraphy is a specialized art form that can incorporate cursive elements, but not all cursive writing is considered calligraphy. So that's why I need to get some material specifically geared toward calligraphy writing, calligraphy handwriting. And this book that I bought is not that. It says modern calligraphy here, but I'm not sure how much. But, more material on specifically calligraphy, handwriting, using my calligraphy set, which includes the ink and the pens. So this book uses pencil, and I'll explain a little bit more what this book entails, but it's not going to help me with my calligraphy art form, although it did introduce like some techniques and terms and things like that. It just broadened my knowledge a little bit more on this particular lettering style. Okay, so let me explain what this book and the lettering style is, in case you may be interested in that. But it's not gonna, I don't think, serve me any justice in my calligraphy handwriting and using my calligraphy pens and things like that in ink. Okay, so let's get started on what this book entails. All right, give me a sec. So here, you guys, I'm starting this calligraphy as I'm waiting for my taxes to be prepared. So I've already read like the introduction and stuff, and it's actually hand lettering is what it's is the name that it implies. Hand lettering, as the name implies, is the art of drawing letters by hand. Hand lettering is used to create unique, expressive text that can be developed into a variety of styles. Okay. So we have table of contents. I'll show you. It has all of that. Table of contents, and it has the tools, the terminology, the posture, the technique, and laying the foundation. That's in part 1. So, tools. So I have my pencils, you guys, and because it didn't have any erasers on it, I went to, I saw this in Giant. As a matter of fact, it's the ruler. I need to find a ruler because I have a yardstick. I have the great big ruler. Eraser. Make sure I have that. So the terminology. Ooh, it's a lot with the terminology. I'm just going to read this and then I'm going to be done explaining the terminology to you guys. So we have the downstroke. Let me show you this. So we have the downstroke. Any movement downward with the writing instrument. These lines are thick. On the upstroke, any movement upward with the writing instrument, these lines are thin. Ascender, the part of the letter that extends above the mean line, the top portion of the T-screen. So let me just show you here because it's all alphabetical lines, like she says A. Downstroke, any movement downward with the writing instrument, these lines are thick. As you can see, that's A. Okay, so she identifies, and it's all the way from A to M. C is the ascender, the part of the letter that extends above the mean line, the top portion of the T seen here, like C. I'm just giving you all examples, like C. That's that line. Descender, the part of the letter that falls below the baseline, the bottom portion of the G seen here. Baseline, the line on which the basic body of each letter form sits. F, ascender line, the line to which the ascenders rise. G, X height, the height of all lowercase letters. The height of a lowercase letter X is the perfect to measure, hence its name. So that's G. Let me look at this. The height. Oh, like GX height. That's the height. That's the height. H, counter. This is the space inside of letter forms. It may be fully or only partially enclosed, i.e. the space beside the O and space below the N seen here. So that's H. Below the O. Wow, I gotta learn this. Flourish. These are the added strokes and swashes used to decorate or enhance letters. J, serif, small decorative strokes added to the end of a letter form's main strokes. That's J. Small decorative strokes. Okay. That's J. J. Oh, decorative strokes. Like here, you guys. There. Okay. And then you have K, sans serif. Sans meaning without refers to letter forms that do not have a serif at the end of the letter strokes. L is crossbar. Horizontal strokes on letters such as T, F, and uppercase H. L. Let me look at that. Oh, crossbar. Waistline, the line that defines the upper boundary of the X height. M. M is waistline. Is it again? The line that defines the upper boundary of the X height. Defines the upper boundary of the height. That's that line. Waistline. And then they have other terms to be familiar with. Weight, the thickness of a letter form. Downstrokes have a heavier weight to them than upstrokes. Letter form, the formal shape of a letter, and stroke, a line created by a pen or brush. Posture, what does that mean? The specific placement of your hand and fingertips on your pen can affect the form of your letters. Start off by holding your pen between your thumb and forefinger and resting it on your ring finger. I don't hold my pen that way. I hold my pen like this. Let's read it again. Start off by holding your pen between your thumb and forefinger and resting it on your ring finger. That's the ring finger, so how am I supposed to do that? That's, oh, they use the middle finger. That's the ring finger. I'm going to read this and then I'm done, you guys. And rest it. Okay, the closer you move your fingers to the tip of the pen, okay, like this, the more control you will have over your individual strokes.
All right, I'll be back.
Closer to the tip, good morning, of the pen.
What you said, Mr.
The more
Last piece?
control
What?
you will have over your individual
I said I'll be
strokes.
back.
Ultimately,
You said
however,
what?
the posture you feel most comfortable with will give you the most control of your pen. So I'm comfortable like this.
But I'll see you because you know I got a 1 o'clock class and I know it'll be over.
I'm comfortable like that, okay. When you feel in control of your pen, you will have the best ability to apply different amounts of pressure in your strokes and create uniform letter forms. The placement of your paper on the table can also affect your lettering. Depending on how you hold your pen, you may want to angle your paper less or more. I have to angle because I'm left-handed, y'all. Depending on how you hold your pen, you may want to angle your paper less or more to get the desired angle. I tend to angle my paper rather than moving my arm and hand into a position that feels less natural to me. Yeah, I angle my paper too, you guys. Speaking of arms, try and keep your entire forearm resting on the table. Entire forearm resting on the table at all times. If you learn to work with the movement of your arm as a whole rather than just the movement of your wrist, you will gain more control and spare your hand from getting tired sooner. We're jumping into finishing school a bit here, but be minded to sit up straight with both feet on the ground as you are practicing. If you sit hunched over your paper, you tend to have less balance and therefore less control of your pen. It's a lot to remember, but again, it's all muscle memory. You will see what I mean when we jump into the practice pages, I promise. And the next subject is technique. So I'm glad I got through. Good morning. I'm glad I got through just that much, you guys, to share with you. But like I said, I'm in a senior center, so I'm gonna turn this off as I'm waiting for my taxes to be done. Love, peace, and in Christ. Bye. You guys, let me explain this real quick, okay? So there are 3 forms. Hold up, y'all. So you guys, let me explain this real quick. This is important. So as far as the technique is concerned, there are many forms of lettering. So let's start off by differentiating the 3 most popular forms. So you have hand lettering, you have brush lettering, and you have calligraphy. These each require a different technique and all have their own unique look, okay? So traditional calligraphy, that's what I'm getting into, has been around for ages as a form of the simple act of getting words onto paper. Calligraphy requires the use of a pen holder, nib, and ink to create the thin and thick strokes in just one stroke. Hand lettering has developed.
We have a special screen production of Little Jimmy Scott, and that's about to take place in room 7 and 8, window room. It goes from 10 o'clock until 11:30. Please join us.
Oh, they got something going on. Traditional calligraphy, that's what I'm getting into, has been around for ages as a form of the simple act of getting words onto paper. Calligraphy requires the use of a pen holder and ink to create the thin and thick strokes in just one stroke, because you all know I have my calligraphy set. So here we have hand lettering has developed as a way to get the beautiful look of calligraphy without the use of a dip pen and ink. I'm using a dip pen and ink. It uses a 3-step process as a way to create a variation in stroke thickness to mimic the look of calligraphy. This is why it is often referred to as faux calligraphy, like fake calligraphy, okay? The process of creating hand lettering words starts with the knowledge of monoline lettering, which is simply creating letters with a consistent stroke. Brush lettering is a style of lettering that has a bolder and painted look to it. It is created by using a brush pen and applying different amounts of pressure to create stroke weight variation. For the letter drills and projects in this book, we will use monoline lettering, hand lettering, and brush lettering styles. Okay? Check out the example on the following page to see the differences in these lettering styles. So I'm going to show you real quick. Okay. There. Okay. Okay. Let me look at this again, y'all. Brush lettering, hand lettering, monoline lettering. Calligraphy. Traditional calligraphy has been around for ages as a form of the simple act of getting words onto paper. Calligraphy requires the use of a pen holder, nib, and ink. Hand lettering, brush lettering, monoline lettering, brush lettering. I'm trying to understand this because I may need to get a book on calligraphy lettering. Hand lettering, brush lettering, and calligraphy. For the letter drills and projects in this book, we would use monoline lettering, hand lettering, and brush lettering styles. Okay, good. Yeah, this will also help me. This book will help us well. Unlike traditional calligraphy and brush lettering, where your pen pressure creates a stroke weight, hand lettering, is a way. Okay, I'm just looking at this, you guys, because I might need to just get another book, a brush pen, because I don't see her using the calligraphy dip pens. Yeah, because I'm learning and really want to get into the traditional calligraphy. Unlike, hand lettering is not. Okay, brush lettering, a brush pen. Yeah. Brush lettering. But anyway, so I'll come back with you guys in a little bit. Hand lettering alphabet. This is right. That's the hand lettering. And this is the hand lettering alphabet. But I also, like I said, want to get into trying to find a book specifically with calligraphy using the calligraphy tools. But I think the lettering may be the same when you're writing in calligraphy, like the learning the lettering alphabet and all of that. I think the writing is you still learn, and it's consistent with what's in this book. So you guys, upon doing further research, this type of lettering I'm not using. So I need for calligraphy, it's a cursive, it's all different kinds of cursive scripts that's used with calligraphy. So this book, I don't think it's going to serve me any purpose. Let's see. But, it may, because this has modern calligraphy, see? It has modern calligraphy, and I think that's what the modern calligraphy is what I need to do. Yeah. This is Monolene and that stuff, but I don't think this is just has so much of modern calligraphy in here. I need a book specifically on the letter variations that deal with specifically calligraphy. So I'll need to get another book. But since I'm doing like my research and all, and this book wasn't expensive, but it says hand lettering, modern calligraphy and hand lettering for beginners. So let me just delve into calligraphy, specifically hand lettering book, and then I'll let you guys know. Love, peace, and grace. Bye. You guys, and look, I have my AARP pen on, in the hopes that helped me. I gotta do my taxes where I won't owe anything, y'all. I want my AARP group pen. All right, bye.